All right. Hello, good morning, freshmen, and welcome to UCF. My name is Jackie Sullivan, and I am the instructor for the EGS1006 course that you currently are enrolled in. I'm here this morning in the Dean's office in the college, and you can see how it says College of Engineering and Computer Science, Office of the Dean. Here at UCF, we have a president, Dr. Alexander Cartwright, who, by the way, is also an engineer, which is really, really special for us. And then at the college level, the individual in charge is called the dean. And you all get to meet the dean because he wants to welcome you here. He knows that freshmen are our future here in the College of Engineering and Computer Science. And so he is taking some time this morning to say hello to all of you and welcome you to UCF. So let's go find our dean, Dr. Michael Georgiopoulos. Come on in. All right. Good morning, Dean Georgiopoulos. Good to see you. I am wonderful. Thank you for taking time out to meet all of the awesome freshmen that are here now at UCF.
Well, I'm Michael Georgiopoulos. I'm the Dean of Engineering and Computer Science. I want to welcome you to the College of Engineering and Computer Science and the University of Central Florida. As you probably know, we are one of the largest institutions in the nation with 70,000 students. And it so happens that the College of Engineering and Computer Science is one of the largest colleges in our institution, actually the largest college in the institution with 16,800 students, of which 2,500 are graduate students and the rest are undergraduate students. So I want to give you some better understanding of what the college is all about. We have 7 programs under the College of Engineering and Computer Science. We have Civil, Environmental, and Construction Engineering. We have computer science, we have electrical and computer engineering, we have mechanical aerospace engineering, material science and engineering, and industrial engineering and management systems. And in the last year, we added also another program that is called School of Modeling and Simulation and Training. So some of the other things that you might know about UCF is that we are a metropolitan institution. We are surrounded by industry, and some of the industries that are in our vicinity and help us in the goals that we have set for our students are industries that fall under the umbrella of aerospace and defense companies like Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, L3Harris, companies that fall under the umbrella of energy companies like Siemens Energy and Mitsubishi Power and Florida Power and Light, and companies that fall under the umbrella of entertainment companies like Disney and Universal, as well as fintech companies as well. The reason that I'm mentioning the companies is because I want you to understand that there is a tremendous opportunity for some of you to pursue internship opportunities while you are pursuing your degree here at UCF and obviously in the College of Engineering and Computer Science. The College of Engineering and Computer Science has been in a very strong hiring cycle, not only this year, but also in the previous 2 years. We have hired around 100 faculty in a variety of areas that I call them emerging areas of interest. So some of the areas that we have hired faculty are AI, aerospace and space, digital twin, energy, and a few others. Why is this important to you? It is important to you because some of you might decide to pursue research experiences while you are pursuing your degree at UCF. So you'll have the opportunity to connect with some of these faculty and find whether they would be interested and whether you are interested in spending some time at their research labs and get a better understanding what research is all about. And eventually, when the time comes, you decide whether a graduate school is something that you want to pursue or not. So I would like to end my discussion by mentioning what I refer to as 3 pieces of advice that I quite often tell the students that are joining UCF as freshmen. The first one is pay attention to your academics. It's very important that you have a good GPA while you're pursuing your studies here at UCF because companies that want to involve you as interns and eventually hire you as their future employees pay attention to the GPA and how good you are in your academics. The second comment that I want to make is that we are a very large institution. A lot of opportunities are abundant around you. Take advantage of these opportunities. This is very important for you being at UCF, a metropolitan institution, the opportunity to connect with a variety of stakeholders, primarily the industry and the government entities that are in our vicinity. And the third advice that I would like to give you is connect with each other. This is an excellent opportunity to get to know other students that are coming through our doors as freshmen, but also other students that are maybe higher level in your disciplines. This is an excellent opportunity to make some friends that eventually are going to be your friends for the rest of your life. I want to conclude by saying that the University of Central Florida is going to be designated as a preeminent institution in the state of Florida, and preeminent institutions are institutions that achieve certain important goals. One of these important goals is the 4-year graduation, the opportunity that we give to our students to finish their degree in 4 years. And Jackie Sullivan, who is your instructor, has been hired by the College of Engineering and Computer Science to help you in any questions and any thoughts that you have as you are pursuing your freshman degree here at UCF, but also help you achieve this goal, the goal of finishing your degree in 4 years. Again, I want to welcome you to the University of Central Florida and the College of Engineering and Computer Science, and please reach out to me for any questions that you might have about the College of Engineering and Computer Science, or any other matter that is related to your discipline or your life here at UCF. Again, thank you for choosing UCF as your college of choice. Welcome to our institution, and I wish you a great freshman year. Thank you.
Well, what a wonderful welcome from the dean of our college. And he is very sincere when he says, you know, reach out to him. He's very sincere when he says that I've basically been hired in order to help freshmen have a great start. Basically, your road to success, your road to reaching that goal of graduating in 4 years begins this week. All right? When you stepped on campus Monday or Tuesday, that's when your road to success, your road to getting out of here and graduating with a degree in 4 years, it started. And our course is basically designed to help you make sure that you want to be an engineer. We're going to let you interact and meet with other engineering students in your lab. We are going to be doing activities together, team projects. We want you to make sure that by the end of this semester, you know you want to major in engineering and you have a pretty good, if not definite, understanding of which major that you're going to select. Okay, so I just left the Harris Engineering Center, that's referred to as HEC, and we are heading now into our engineering campus, more of it, which is our Engineering Building 1 and Engineering Building 2. I'll see you in just a few minutes, meet you back at the Atrium. Follow me, we're going into what we call the heart of the engineering campus. Welcome to the Engineering Atrium. So here on the right, we have Engineering 1. You see how it's got that kind of darker brick look? That's Engineering 1. And then over panning to the left here, that is Engineering 2. And well, they're two different buildings connected by the stairway and the catwalk across the atrium. And the atrium, as you can see, is the place to be. I mean, this is, like I said, kind of the heart of our engineering campus. We've got computers that are accessible for you to use anytime the building is open. It's got a lot of the software that you'll need, MATLAB, SolidWorks, it's all on there. So if you ever find yourself, you know, on campus without your laptop and you still need to use a computer, head on into the atrium because I guarantee there'll be a computer open for you that you can use. Again, let's come on in a little bit deeper into our atrium. It is, again, our heart, our showcase. You see lots of rockets because, as you know, we are also referred to as Space U. We take that Space University moniker very seriously. This display is presented by Students for the Exploration and Development of Space. That's one of our technical clubs. Their acronym, their nickname is SEDS. And speaking of clubs, there is something that you have to remember for next week. The Eli Square organization is hosting something called Engineering Exploration Week. And there's activities all through this week. You can look in your web course, the flyers for the events are posted. But more importantly, on Tuesday of next week at 12 o'clock, you will see this atrium. Do you see how a lot of the clubs are here already? They're tabling already. Tabling is what we call, what you see right now. It's when the clubs come on out and they want to meet you. They want, especially freshmen, they want to meet you. They want to let you know what their club can offer you. So again, on Tuesday of next week, you're going to be here from noon to 4. From noon to 4, you can stay the whole time, buzz in, buzz out, whatever you want. But the bottom line is that there will literally be dozens and dozens of UCF basically not UCF, but yes, UCF, engineering, CECS clubs that will be here, and they want to meet you. And trust me, you want to meet them, okay? We'll talk more about clubs in a little bit, but again, here's the Atrium. You need to be here Tuesday of next week and meet all of the technical clubs that are going to make your experiences here at UCF unforgettable. All right, let's just kind of go through the Atrium a bit. I want to show you the white tables. You see everybody kind of sitting, working, talking. These tables are actually whiteboards, and a lot of times students in little study groups or pairs of friends or whatever, they will come here and work problems out. It gets kind of noisy in here, but it's a fun, happy chaos. You want to be sure to use the whiteboard markers. All right, don't make the freshman mistake and accidentally use a Sharpie. All right, that would not be good. But yeah, so let's keep on going through the Atrium. Say hi to some people. Hey guys, say hi to the freshmen. No worries. Again, here are more of the clubs that are doing the tabling. And again, imagine this whole Atrium filled with all of these tables and lots of clubs that are going to be here to meet you and greet you next week. All right? And that is Eli Square. They're the ones who are organizing the Engineering Exploration Week. Say, welcome freshmen. So they are here to welcome you all as well. Guys. All right. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. Did you have a good summer? Did you have a good summer? Yeah?
Yeah.
Classes, internship, what did you do? Lockheed Martin. Here we go. A former freshman had an internship with Lockheed Martin over the summer. Great job. All right, keep up the good work. We're going to head upstairs now to the second floor of our Atrium. And my office is actually located, again, in that dark brick, the redder brick building. That's Engineering 2. So we're going to head upstairs and head on into my office because I have 8 office hours set aside, 2 a day on Monday through Thursday. When I'm there working, I usually keep my door open all the time anyway, unless I'm in meetings. I want you guys to come and connect with me, all right? I really want you to reach out to me. Any questions that you have. The dean was not lying when he said basically this course and me helping with this course and organizing it, the teaching assistants that you're going to meet in your lab, our job is just to help you. We want this first year to be successful so you can get through this program, and in 4 years you'll be wearing that black graduation cap. All right, so I'll see you upstairs. Let me show you exactly how to find me, where my office is, because I am serious when I say that I really want to connect with students this semester and help you with any problems that you may have. So we're in Engineering 1, up on the second floor, and I'm in room 251, so come on in. It's a mess, but you know what? I've always said a messy desk is a sign of a very busy person. So come on in. You can see by the window, I get to overlook the Atrium. I get to overlook that Atrium and see what's happening. If I hear a lot of noise, I always jump up and say, whoa, what's going on in the Atrium? Maybe there's something fun that can distract me and I leave my work, right? So anyway, I need some quiet time to talk to you all about some important things that you need to remember. Number one is that at the end of this fun lecture, podcast, whatever we're going to call it, we might even have you vote on that, by the way. Take a poll and say, what do you want to call this thing? But the bottom line is that you are going to have to take a quiz. And we're going to ask pretty basic questions. Who did you meet? Who welcomed you to the College of Engineering? The big boss guy, that kind of stuff. So it's pretty simple stuff. I don't want you to be real stressed about the attendance quiz. I've already had a few of you sitting in my office worried about, do I need to take notes? And well, sure, if something piques your interest and you want to find out more about it and you want to remember it, of course you're going to take notes. But let me just say, the attendance quiz is pretty simple. Now, different from the attendance quiz is the module quiz. what's going to happen today at noon, your module for week 2 is going to open in your lecture web course, and it's got material. This coming week's topic is international engineering, study abroad. I did teach overseas this past summer in Barcelona, Spain, so I will be talking to you a little bit about my experiences there. But more importantly, you're going to learn about all the opportunities that lie ahead. And you may ask yourself, well, why are we doing this now? I mean, it's my second week of classes next week. Why are we talking about study abroad? And the reason is that, again, we want you to graduate, and you want to graduate in 4 years. You kind of lose a lot of money when you don't work, right? So the opportunity cost is pretty expensive the longer you delay your graduation. But the bottom line is, if you want to study abroad, we can make it happen, but you have to plan now. You really do have to start planning in your freshman year. So that's why we're bringing that subject up next week. And what's going to happen is you're going to have that module material. Just want you to read through it, and there will be a quiz that it will be due on Thursday night of next week. So it opens up Friday at noon, and then Thursday night at midnight it will close. And that's the routine pretty much for the lecture portion and quizzes and stuff for the whole semester. So do your best to get into that routine. A lot of times people use their cell phones, and they'll make they'll make a reminder. Hey, don't forget to take this quiz and whatnot before the week ends, before that Thursday deadline comes up. And then we also need you, there's one more thing. Oh yeah, your syllabus quiz. Need you to take that syllabus quiz, please. It's not for me so much as it is for you. In each of your courses by 11:59 p.m. tonight, all right, tonight's Friday, yay, Friday night, before you go out and have a Coca-Cola with your friends, I really need you to take that syllabus quiz. In not just my class, but every class, because financial aid is really, really serious about logging in academic activities. So you are definitely gonna need to do that. The other thing too is that next week our labs begin, and I'm excited about that because we worked really hard this summer to interview and hire some amazing undergraduate students who are we call them TAs. I need to explain that's teaching assistant, but their nickname is TA. And you'll get to meet that person in your lab next week. Your labs will begin next week. You go to this building, Engineering 1, room 260. And it is literally around the hall from where I am right now. In fact, maybe what we'll do is kind of walk around a bit and show you, exactly where your lab is at. So if you wander, hopefully something you'll remember from the video will show you, wait, I'm here. I found my lab. The lab, we are excited because it provides a small venue for you to really kind of get to meet people and get to know some of the other engineering students, freshmen just like you, and hopefully build some friendship, maybe start study groups, that kind of thing. But we'll be doing icebreakers and team project work together. So you're going to get to know people and meet people, which will be nice. We're going to take this giant campus. The dean, one of the things he mentioned this morning to me was the fact that we have 16,800 of us in the College of Engineering. So we're big, which is great. But we want to make big and bring it down to small and personable and fun and memorable, hopefully. Okay, so other things that I need to remind you all of, let's see. I did mention, obviously, you're going to be meeting your teaching assistant. Through the next few weeks, we're going to spotlight those TAs as well. So be sure and take a look and watch and see when your TA is spotlighted in our weekly Friday video. The other thing too is that, just be aware, there are just under 2,000 of you. And I know that seems big. It's big to us, trust me. But, we're going to make it small. We have the support that we need. We have 16 teaching assistants, but we also have, on top of those teaching assistants, we've got 2 very special people, and those are the graduate teaching assistants, the GTAs. Ryan, I've been working with Ryan for over a year now, and Ella. Ella just joined on as a graduate teaching assistant, and she's wonderful. Ryan is a mechanical engineer. Ryan has had 5 internships. So if any of you have questions about how do I get an internship, Ryan is probably the person you want to talk to. And then Ella is a biomedical engineering graduate student. I just cannot do this class, anything without them. They're so critical and so important to this class. So if you ever see them, just, be sure and say hi and say, hey, thanks for all the hard work you're doing. With that being said, let's head over to our podcast room, the podcast studio for 1006, and I really want you to meet Ryan and Ella.
Hi everyone, welcome to our podcast studio. I'm Ryan, one of your GTAs.
I'm Ella, the other GTA.
So let's just introduce ourselves. We're gonna do this podcast style. Welcome to GTA Corner. Go for launch for the GTAs.
Yep.
We're workshopping some names here. But Ella, tell me a bit about yourself. What major are you?
So I just graduated with my bachelor's in mechanical engineering, and I'm now
Nice.
doing my master's in biomedical engineering, specifically biomechanics.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
What about you? What are you doing?
So I am on the accelerated master's track. You also did that, right?
No.
No? Okay. So I did the accelerated master's track, so I'm doing my bachelor's and master's in mechanical engineering in 5.5 years. This is my last semester.
Oh my goodness.
I'm ready to be done.
We will miss you though.
Yeah, I'll miss being here. But yeah, I did my degree in mechanical engineering, specifically on the systems track. But because I have an interest in automotive design, I swapped my master's degree a little bit and chose electives that support that. So I'm doing a lot more like product design based
nice.
in my master's degree.
And you can tell them, what were you doing? What was your internship this summer?
Oh yeah, so for the summer, this is my 5th internship. I was a studio design engineer intern at Ford Motor Company. It was really awesome. I had the opportunity to interview Bill Ford himself. What else did I do? I worked in the design studio, so I got to see all of the clay models of future cars and concepts and things like that. So NDAs have been signed. I can't share anything, but when it comes out, I'll tell you guys. Let's see. Yeah. I've also this was my 4th at Ford, and then I did one in between at Pratt & Whitney in their program management office. So I've got a lot of little dabbles for my internships.
Yeah, so if you need to yap about cars with anybody.
Or photography. I'll talk to you about photography.
Cannot forget that.
Yeah.
Cannot forget that.
What I can't really talk about as well as Ella can is Legos. So how many Legos do you have, Ella?
I don't have a count yet. I actually wanted to do a little bit of an inventory, but I will
There's a
say
lot.
that is my passion. Should probably look into engineering there, but biomedicals may be a little bit cooler.
But
maybe
also,
a little more helpful. But
it might be helpful because you'll make more money and then you can buy more Legos.
that is so true. So true. I'm actually going to start investing in their stocks.
You should.
I should. I'm not, but I should.
Yeah.
But I will say that is a little bit of a passion alongside teaching. We'll throw that in there. I have
both
been
of us
a
love to
TA.
teach.
We love teaching. That's why we're here. So I was the TA for this class 2 years before, and now we're here. And yeah,
Awesome.
can't get rid of me yet.
What else should we tell the freshmen about ourselves? Any fun facts? What did you do this summer? Because I interned. You were here helping get the class set up. What did you do when you weren't here?
When I wasn't here, well, still working on getting this class set up. I will say there was a lot of work that went in behind the scenes.
There's
And
2,000 of you and
yeah,
2 of us. So
yeah, when we were freshmen, at least when I was a freshman, there were about half as many of us. So definitely a big adjustment to be made. But when I wasn't here, I was buying more Legos. I was resting and getting ready just to start off the semester.
you went to Ohio.
I did go to Ohio. For all you Ohio haters, I know they're out there, but I do love it. It's where all my family
Kidding.
is.
Ohio's so nice.
Crazy. But did spend some time in Ohio. Spent some time home in Tampa. I'm from Tampa originally before here. Spending time in Daytona, all over the place.
Yeah, you've been everywhere.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
Corolla's
you're-
getting some miles on her.
Yeah, you're taking over my job. I'm the one who travels all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's us. What we're going to be doing throughout the semester, you'll hear a little bit more about the 2 of us and what we're up to, as well as some of our different TAs, and we're going to spotlight those. Stay tuned for a little bit. We're going to bring in Belle Perry. She's one of our top TAs. Not to brag about her a little bit, but she's president of SWE and has all of these crazy accolades. So you'll get to hear more about her and her experience. But in the meantime, we've got a couple of things that we need to cover with you guys. For labs, those will start next week. You'll get to meet all of us TAs, like Ms. Sullivan said.
Yep.
For our Thursday labs, if you are after 2 p.m., you will not be going to lab. Campus will be closed. This goes for everybody. So if you have a class after 2 o'clock, campus is closed for the football game.
Go Knights!
Charge on!
That's right.
Go ahead.
All right, so make sure you can go to that football game. If not, go to check out the tailgates or try and poach a football ticket if you can. You know, we'll be at the tailgates. We're not going to tell you where, but we'll be there. And there's also
we can't offer bonus points if you find us. That's not fair.
No, that is not a thing.
But we will say hi.
Yes, we will say hi. Please say hi to us if you want to. We're not mean, I swear. And then we're also going to have your tuition due next Friday. Not as fun.
No, that's today.
No.
Oh no, ad drop is today.
Ad drop is today.
That's right.
Next week.
If you want to swap your classes or anything like that, today is the deadline at 11:59, right?
Correct.
Cool.
So
but tuition is due next week.
Yes, tuition is due next week. Ad drop is today. So if you guys have to add any classes or drop any or swap any, make sure you get that done today at 11:59. But those are the less fun reminders that we have for you guys. And the last reminder we are going to show is give a little tour as to where our office is.
Yep.
We're also going to show you where 260 is because a lot of people have a lot of trouble finding it. I don't blame them. Engineering 1 is quite confusing. So we're going to give you a little tour of where to find us and 260 so you guys will be ready for your labs next week.
Yeah. Actually, let's go on ahead and do that. So we're going to go on ahead and head down to the Atrium so that you know where we're at. And then we'll walk from there. So you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, so we are back in the atrium right down here. The staircase that we came up just earlier today with Miss Sullivan. We're gonna go down this way towards the GTA office and stop by her office. So that way you know where she is once again and then where we are. So let's go.
Okay, so now we're back in Engineering 1 from Engineering 2, and we're going to head down this first hallway over here, and we're going to stop by Miss Sullivan's office again, and then we're going to keep walking by to get to the GT office.
So right here, 251, Mrs. Sullivan. You want to wave?
Oh, hello. Hey, everybody. And now we're going to keep walking down this hallway. When you see the bright blue Lockheed sign, you're going to take a right.
We're right here by the elevator shaft, so it should be quite easy to find.
And we are at office located in Suite 281. So it's right here, the CECS Office of Graduate Affairs.
Come on in.
And we're going to be room 281B. So this is us right here. And when you come in, you're going to pardon the mess a little bit, but this is where you'll be able to find us during our office hours. So I have my office hours on Tuesdays from 12 to 1.
And then mine are at some point on Monday. I'm not remembering the time off my head, but you can find that in your syllabus.
Yes, check your syllabus, and then you'll be able to find when we're going to be in here. So.
All right. So now that you've seen the GTA office, let's go see where you're going to have lab over in Engineering 1 260.
So. This way.
So, if you remember, the Lockheed Martin room right here. And then right down this hallway is Miss Sullivan's office. So you'll come out of the hallway Miss Sullivan's office is, take a left instead of a right, and we'll come down this way.
You can also come through
If you come
those
through
doors down there, up
those
the
doors.
stairs over here. Staircase right over here.
There's a lot of ways to get here. But when you come down this way, you'll start to see that bulletin board with the giant pom-poms on it. And we have some of our TAs already here. If they want to wave to the freshmen.
Wave. We have Aaron and Rebecca here.
So you'll look for this giant board here. You can congregate out here in the hallway. Just, be quiet because there are other professors who have offices here. And then when your TA lets you in, you can come on in here to 260.
260.
You won't need your ID. It will be unlocked. But this is where we have our labs. It'll be quite fun, we promise.
It'll be jam-packed, so make sure when you guys are coming in, you fill every single seat. I know you're probably going to want to congregate towards the back or towards the wall, but every seat has to be filled, even the ones right up there, right next to where your TA will be sitting.
We don't bite, we promise. But make sure you arrive early. We want to make sure that we are respectful of your time and help you get out of lab sooner. So the sooner you show up, the sooner we can start, and the sooner you can go home. So try to be here at least 5 to 10 minutes early. Your TAs mostly will try to let you in early so you can get started and get moving on. If you need anything, again, reach out to your TAs. But now that you know where we're having lab, let's pop back over to the podcast studio so you can meet one of our TAs, Belle. All right, welcome back from 260 to our podcast studio. Today we have Belle Perry. So, Belle, why don't you go on ahead and introduce yourselves? Tell us about where you're from, what major you are, and all of that fun stuff.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Belle. I am a fourth year aerospace engineering major here at UCF. I am from Northern Virginia, so out of state people, I feel you right now. The first week is hard. So what do I do here? I am the president of the Society of Women Engineers, so SWE. Our banner is on the second staircase out in the atrium. Had to promote. And then I've had a few internships over the summer. So I've interned with Northrop and Blue Origin, and I did research with NASA in between high school and college.
Awesome. So what did you do this summer then, if you've gotten all of these internships?
So this summer I was a test engineer at Blue Origin in West Texas. So if you've ever heard of Van Horn, you will be the first person I know. So I was working on New Shepard launches, testing engines that will go on New Glenn and ULA launches, and just kind of living the very rural life.
Sounds fun.
Yes.
Any fun stories from the summer?
I did get bit by a snake.
You what?
I did get bit by a snake. That wasn't
This
interesting.
is news to me.
Yeah. So I was working out on the test stand, and he just grabbed me, and I have that story now.
Oh, was it a poisonous snake, or?
I don't know.
I
don't know.
How do you?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back in Orlando.
Awesome. So since you are from out of state, do you have any advice for the freshmen who might be also out of state for that first week? Like, how do you survive your first week as an out of state student?
Call your mom. I think I called my mom twice a day for the first week. I would also say find your people. So my people were my roommates, and I still live with them today. So that was good. One of them sitting in the corner of this room right now as we film. But yeah, find your people. They'll find you too, especially in this class, in the labs, in your calc classes. They'll appear. I feel like I wish I had known it was going to come way easier than I thought it was.
That's good. Good advice.
Thank you.
So what else do you want to tell the freshmen about yourself? So you've gotten Blue Origin, Northrop, all these fun things. What else? What else should they know about you?
Well, I'm a big fan of Coke Zero.
Oh.
So if I don't have a Coke Zero in my hand while I am teaching my labs, there might be an issue.
Her doppelganger is there, and you should be afraid.
You should be, yeah. Let's see. I can tell you a fun fact.
Ooh, please.
I am an archery instructor when I'm not here at school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is it like doing that? Like, as an engineer, do you think about it in terms of angles and cosines and things?
Nope.
Or like, how does it work?
Not at all. I think that's like when I turn my brain off. So normally I instruct a lot of younger kids, so third grade through sixth. So they're just trying to not break themselves. So it's kind of just a nice turn off your brain, do something different. It's kind of exercise, sure.
Awesome.
We'll count it.
Cool. So you talk about turning off your brain. That's something that I think we both have come to that point as upperclassmen, that it's important to do as engineers. What advice do you have for the students to help them know that it's okay to turn off their brain but still remain focused in their classes?
Well, we're both awful at this. But
correct.
I will say I find a calendar relaxing. So for me, because I'm so busy, I need to schedule times in the day to just chill out. So whether that just be taking an actual hour to go eat lunch or scheduling time to go to the gym in the morning, all of my classes and lab sections are at 8 or 9 in the morning. So I'm getting up at 6 a.m. So I make sure I have my own time in the morning.
That's great advice. And you do go to Disney quite often.
I do, yep. And I also just got my Universal pass again, so.
Ah, nice. What are you most looking forward to at Universal now that you have your pass back?
I really like Hagrid's. That's my favorite.
Oh, that's a good one.
But I hate waiting in the line. I don't want to be in line.
Yeah, that 2-hour wait is rough.
But
it's worth it.
We're hitting the point, though, where the lines aren't going to be bad.
Oh, that's right, because Epic Universe just opened.
Yeah, and it's like everyone went back to school,
Right.
so all the kids are gone.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
No screaming children at a theme park?
Ugh,
What an experience.
what a time.
It is awesome. All right. Well, Belle, thank you so much for coming out today.
Thank
and
you.
talking to the freshmen.
I will see you in lab.
Absolutely. When they're not in lab, how else can they find you at SWE? Like, what does SWE do?
Oh my goodness. Well,
We're gonna plug SWE in just a minute here.
you will
but
see me in a minute, yes. But our first meeting is September 2nd. So if you want to come find me after hours, I will be there. And I'm on campus like 80% of the day. So I am most likely either in the Atrium or the library. So feel free to come say hi.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ryan. Hi again, it's Belle, and I'm the president of SWE.
And Sydney, and I'm the vice president of SWE.
And SWE stands for the Society of Women Engineers, and we are one of the largest professional development clubs on campus. So we focus on our general body meetings, our professional development, our technical workshops, and our socials.
Our first GBM will be September 2nd at 6:30 p.m. The room is to be announced.
And you can scan the QR code to our link tree, which has our Instagram, Discord, and Google Calendar with all the events for the semester.
All right, so that wraps up your first week's lecture here for the Intro to Engineering course.
We hope you enjoyed.
We hope you're still awake.
It will get better as we go on. This is our first time ever doing it. We want your feedback on how we can make this better.
Yes, please. If you have any feedback, either message either of us on web courses, drop it in the chat right now. But as of the first week, this is what we have. This is who we are. And we look forward to seeing you guys in lab next week. We're going to try and pop into as many lab sections as we can to get to meet you all. And then
You'll see one of us.
You'll see somebody. And then we'll also be teaching a couple
Well, you'll
lab
see your
sections
TA
ourselves.
and then one of us.
Yes. Unless we are your TA and your GTA. And then you're just super lucky.
Super lucky.
Super lucky.
It's like, what? You have 3 out of 51
One.
odds?
Yeah.
So, tight odds.
You'll be just that much better than everybody else. I'm just kidding.
We're kidding.
We're going to have to cut that, aren't we?
No, we can keep it in.
Anyways, but to wrap up this first lecture, you guys are going to have a quiz. So a code is going to be popping up here in a little second, and make sure you get that lecture quiz, and that'll be your attendance for the day. And we will see you guys in lab next week and lecture on Friday.
Hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoyed your first week. If you need anything at all, don't hesitate to send any of us a web course message, myself, Ella, or Mrs. Sullivan, and we'd be happy to help you out.
Yep.
Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.